Hey everyone, it's Melinda, your fragrance consultant, co-consultant. I just did our Empties video, and now I wanted to bring you, it's kind of an all over the place video, which usually they are, but this is going to be an unboxing of our kit that we got from whatever the last conference was. We had to pay for it, it wasn't free. And then also some of the newer fragrances and how I feel about them. So it's kind of all over the place. You might have seen the kit already in other places, but I'll go over what I found and what I think about things. So our kit came with a copy of the new catalog, which thank goodness this is a real catalog. So I'll show you. So last catalog was, I don't know, just a few pages, and our new catalog is thicker. A lot of people did not like the thinner catalog because it didn't have very much in it, but this catalog definitely has lots in it. It has some new products in it. Of course, we have warmers and wax, but they also have some new types of products. They're doing candles now. So one thing that you should know is they're now breaking up the warmers into categories. So they have, I think it's 4 categories. So they have Scentsy Warm. So that will be grounded, earthy, cozy, and natural warmers. They have Scentsy Enliven. That's going to be vibrant, unique, and creative. They have Scentsy Inspire, and that is going to be refined, elegant, intentional, and minimalist. And then they have Scentsy Classic, and that is going to be timeless, traditional, and welcoming. They also have a new fragrance system called the Cartridge Diffuser. And I know there are other companies out there that have these type of cartridge diffusers. One thing I will note that they mentioned at one of these little meetings is the cartridges that go into our cartridge diffusers are of a specific weight and size, so they are not transferable between. And then of course, we're back to the regular fragrances as far as wax, pods, and all of that. In your catalog, you will get this huge layout of what everything comes in, which is kind of nice because then you can say, oh, I want pods, and then go into it and be like, oh, it doesn't come in that fragrance, but comes in a different one. We also still do have some of the kids stuff. So we have some Lilo and Stitch, some Harry Potter, 100 Acre Wood. We have cleaning and body products. And then we do have some of the plush ones. We have a Hamish. I don't know how he's going to sell this time. Last catalog, he sold out immediately and we didn't get him back for a while. We also have a sloth, etc. So that is the catalog. It is online as well, so you can look through it if you haven't already, which I'm sure everyone has. So then they sent us 3 warmers. Okay. And they are from different parts of the catalog. So this is Scentsy Inspire, and this is the Lustra warmer. I'm not going to take anything out of the boxes. I will add at the end of the video some of the promotional pictures of these, but this is almost like a little, I don't know, clam that has a pearlescent white finish and a black lip to it. We are going to have a April edit that is going to be all beachy things, and they have kind of the same finish in a nautilus, which looks really cool, and I wish I had a beach house because I would put it in my beach house, but I don't. So that's the one warmer from, and all the boxing has changed as well. Everything is like very simplistic, muted colors. From the Enliven part of the collection, Gossamer Haze. This is like a bluish purple color, an ombre. I'll, again, put pictures or marketing pictures up. And then the last warmer that we got in the kit was the Sanded Linea. It's in the warm part of the collection. This was one that kind of caught my eye. I'm not really sure where it's going to fit best in my house. I apparently am not as trendy as some of the current household trends. So, I don't know, but this is a really, it's simple but pretty, and very earthy. So the Sanded Linea. And then we did get a few bars and we did get a few testers. I didn't end up purchasing tester sets this catalog season. I don't know that we hold so many parties that tester sets would be needed, and we don't have a whole bunch of new fragrances this catalog season, so it's not even like something I need to test out. But we did get 3 testers, and then we got their cohort, their friends in wax. So the ones that we got, saltwater and saffron, and this is lemon, saffron, and driftwood. This is somewhat masculine. The driftwood definitely comes out. It's very earthy, woody, and then the touch of lemon kind of brightens it up. It almost smells a little cedar-like, so I'm assuming that the driftwood makes it smell like that, but it's more on the masculine side for me, but definitely beachy. And then we have the seagrass and sand, and this is coconut, florals, and sandalwood. So this is not going to be for me. I can tell that I'm going to get a headache like immediately. It is very floral. Coconut? Maybe to sweeten things up, but I don't get a lot of coconut. Definitely florals. Sandalwood, okay. This is another, like the florals are strong and it's a little bit what I would consider maybe an older fragrance. Not for me, but I'm sure people will like that. And then the last one is wild citrus and sugarcane. This used to be wild for wildflowers, but they kind of misnamed it before because there's not a lot of floral in it. This is yuzu, tangerine, and lychee. And I really like this one. I don't remember what the performance was, but it is definitely a bright citrus. I probably will be warming this one soon because I'm on a citrus kick right now. So those are the 3 that came in the kit. Only one of them is, I think only one of them is actually new. The seagrass and sand is new. It says coastal wildflowers, fresh cracked coconut, and white sand beaches is what that one is. And then, no, the saltwater and saffron is new too. Bleached driftwood, sweet earthiness, and fresh lemon peel. And then, like I said, they reworked the wild for wildflowers. It's fresh squeezed lemons, a citrus stand at a peak season, and soft wildflowers. It is not very floral at all. Don't worry about that. So, okay. So that's what came in the kit to kind of get everyone used to the new packaging, the few new fragrances. So then I wanted to go over, again, it's a mismatch of different things. So we had a Valentine's Day collection. I showed you in the Empties video, the plum and orchid, I think. It did come with champagne and pink grapefruit. This one, so I was thinking like a citrus with maybe an effervescence. It's like a older person's house. Again, a lot of the new fragrances to me are not kind of fun and exciting. They're more like, maybe they're more classy and more developed and more mature is maybe what I'm trying to say. But they're not kind of the ones that we usually use in our house. And this is the other one of the Valentine's Day, Bergamot and Tuberose. It's Bergamot, Tuberose, and Cashmere. And I can definitely get the cashmere out of it. It is more of a smooth, silky, and it does smell like floral. Again, a little bit more mature than I usually use. And then we have last month's Scent of the Month, Amber and Peach, Amber, and Vanilla. And this was a bit of an argument for Peyton and I because he really likes it and it's not really my thing. I think when I am looking for a peach, I'm looking for like a juicy, not juicy peach. Juicy peach in Scentsy was not a good smell. But like peach rings or peach pie, or this is a perfumey peach. It's the amber in it that makes it perfumey. The vanilla makes it a little bit sweeter and more rounded out, but the amber makes it a little bit more perfumey than I really like. Peyton likes it. That's fine. And then lastly, I have the remaining bars from the Disney Duos collection. Excuse me. As I explained in the last video, the change in weather is killing me. Just killing me. So I'm sorry if I am clearing my throat more than even usual. So anyway, the Disney Duos. So I really liked the Mickey Minnie one. The Toy Story one was doable. And then these four are the ones that I probably am not going to wear myself. This is my favorite adventure, Carl and Ellie. And I can probably put up descriptions. This one, I'm really bad at describing things. This one to me almost smells like pencils. Maybe with some suede or leather. Then we have A Darling Adventure from Peter Pan. It's at least a fun color wax. It's brighter green than some of the more muted ones that we have now. This is floral to the max. I'll put descriptions up, like I said. I would not be surprised if there wasn't like lily or gardenia, something very strongly floral in that. That would probably kill me if I tried to warm it. Then I have Wild About You from Lilo and Stitch. Now, mind you, I like the Angel bar from Lilo and Stitch. It's really nice and sweet. This one's not bad. It probably is doable. It's coconut, which is great and makes sense because of Lilo and Stitch. But there's something on the end of it that's like off. Almost like a plasticky, like a plastic coconut? I don't know. And then the last one is An Undying Love from Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack and Sally. And this one, to me, smells like a distinguished older man. So, the Disney collection kind of let me down. I expect really fun things from Disney. Excuse me. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in some of the newer products this year. I'm hoping that some of the monthly edits will be exciting and maybe not have floral in everything. But I will keep you up to date in whatever bars I end up with. and how I feel about them. And I will put some pictures at the end of this video so you can see what the warmers look like. They are really pretty warmers. I just don't know exactly how they fit into my household here. I could definitely see if I had a beach house that there are a lot of different warmers in the new collection that I would want to put everywhere. So anyway, I will stop rambling. I appreciate you watching, and whenever I get something new, I will let you know. Thanks so much. Have a great day.